Hey, how's it going out there? It's AG Surfer back with another vid. I know it's been a while, but I wanted to show off some books that I received like the day before Thanksgiving, and so I wasn't able to really show them off, and I couldn't really find the time until now. So this is a great big thank you that goes out to Amazing Murfinator. The Murfinator strikes again. This guy is just too cool and very, very cool, I should say, besides being too cool. A lot of coolness right there. Yeah, he really hooked me up and took care of me on this. He was going to another convention. He contacted me, let me know he was going to the Rhode Island Comic Con convention, and said, "Hey, if there's any books you'd like to get signed, let me know. I'll see what I can do." Well, he did. He went far above and beyond, in my opinion. So I'm gonna go ahead and get through these. Uh, IDW number 1, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, signed by Kevin Eastman. And even Eastman did a little turtle sketch, a little head sketch there. Just totally stoked, blown away. I've never had the privilege of meeting Kevin Eastman. He hasn't come out my way yet. Hopefully he will, and I'll get an opportunity to meet him and maybe get some more autographs. I have other turtle books to go for. So there's that one, which is sub cover, and here's another different cover of Turtles, number 1 IDW. This time in red. And that's just came out just choice, and Kevin Eastman's just too cool to put that turtle head sketch on there. Yeah, I mean, Amazing Murfinator was giving me a heads up. Excuse me. Amazing Murfinator was giving me a heads up as far as what artists he was going after for autographs, and so I didn't want to really. I just want to give him some of the same type of books because I didn't want him going out of his way necessarily to go get a signature that he wasn't actually going to get. I didn't want to ruin the man's convention, but this really blew me away. A Jim Steranko autograph. This means a lot. I mean, Kevin Eastman, he's kind of a young guy. I'm sure he'll be around for quite some time. But Steranko, unfortunately, as these guys get older, it's like we don't know. I mean, any of us can go pretty much obviously at any time, but the older guys, it gets a little trickier. Jim Steranko on this nice Detective Batman comics. The cover that Steranko did, just fantastic. It was like a year ago that I had an opportunity to get Steranko's autograph. I was in line for like an hour and a half, bolted, went off to get the other autographs, and just wasn't fortunate enough to get Steranko's autograph. I didn't manage my time at the convention very well for that. I didn't anticipate Steranko's lines being that crazy for 2 days in a row. The second day, I thought, "Oh, I'll get him on the next day. I'll get him on the last day. Maybe he won't be as busy." He was just as busy because he really takes the time to talk to all the fans and everything. So. And with that, I mean, then he hooks it up again. He gets Joe Sinnott to sign my Captain America book right there, Joe Sinnott. I mean, what a legend besides Steranko. And Steranko right there. I mean, I am so, so stoked. And I put stickers, I put labels on like maybe where I'd want the artist to sign and whatnot, and I put colors and stuff, and that gets tricky, and it's a headache within itself. Especially when I'm handing them off to a buddy and I'm saying, "Hey, can you do this for me?" So I'm just stoked these are signed. It's black, red, whatever. If it's all black, it's all good, because these are artists that I may or may not ever get an opportunity to meet and get autographs from. So the fact I have it now is really choice. And they didn't sign on the guys' faces or take too much away from the artwork, so it's just fantastic. Love it. But it doesn't stop there. Amazing Murph got this other one signed for me. He would have gotten Tom Palmer, but Tom Palmer had, I guess, had backed out or wasn't there the day that he had gone. And Tom's cool. I'm sure Tom's cool, but I mean, Steranko, for me, was kind of where it's at. So I really wanted Steranko. I think he's got an outstanding signature, and he's such a cool guy. So to get him to autograph there, and I actually had my label there, to get him to autograph there in that gold on the tombstone in that black area, it's just fantastic. So Amazing Murfinator, thank you so much. It definitely means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. I've got a convention coming up next year, and I know I'll talk to you about that, and I'll be more than happy, of course, to take care of any books you may or may not want to get signed or whatnot, or if there's anything you're looking for. But you know what? The amazing man did not stop there. Now, this one I felt a little bad about because I showed off a vid a while back and I showed off some Spider-Man books, and it's the Amazing Spider-Man issue 692, The 50 Years of Spidey. And after he sent me this book, man, it's such a beautiful book. and I know these aren't cheap. You know, it's one of my favorite covers. There's actually 5. I showed off 4 in my video, and then after he sent me this book, I realized, you know, I felt, I don't know, I have this, man. I've got this slabbed and it's signed. I just didn't grab it. I didn't show it off in my vid with the rest of the books that go along with it. It's a set. You've got like 5 different covers done by Marcus Martin and whatnot. So man, what a beautiful book. You know, Spidey and Gwen Stacy. It's a terrible moment in Spider-Man's life. Peter Parker, when he loses Gwen Stacy to the Green Goblin. So when he sent me this, I knew the reason why he did, because he didn't see it in my video, and I really appreciate that. But Murph, I want to let you know I've got this. You know, really, and if you know, I assume you sent me this because it's a double. I know you're a Spider-Man guy. If you'd like this copy back, regardless, let me know. No hard feelings, because I do have this comic, and I believe this one goes for $10 on up or something like that. I don't know that it's, you know, it's not really a cheap book, so there'd be no hard feelings, man, because I've got this book. I love it. But if not, I will definitely cherish it and keep it. You know me. I mean, I dig my Spideys just as much. Just my collection isn't as sweet as yours. I'm working on it. And the man did not stop with, he threw in 2 books, and this one, again, I mean, this is just too cool. I was so stoked. I mean, Midnight Suns Unlimited #1, a Ghost Rider by Mark Texeira. And I know how Murph has great stories, Amazing Murfinator. There will be definitely a link below. You folks have got to check him out. Give him a sub, or at least check out his vids. If you even like mine, if you even think my vids are whatever, if they're good, they're cool, I really appreciate that. But this guy, he takes it to a different level, man. You gotta watch him. He's got the best voice in the business out here on YouTube. Amazing Murfinator. But in his vids, he talks about Mark Texeira and talking with him and stuff at the conventions, besides other artists and whatnot. But to get Mark, I mean, I've never met the gentleman. I can only imagine how cool that's got to be to meet Mark Texeira. And then he gets, you know, he sends me a book signed by him with a head sketch by him. Oh my god. Yeah, you know, bro, I gotta hook you. I definitely gotta hook you up. I gotta get you back, because this is just, I mean, these 2, this is icing on the cake, hands down. This is my cake, you know. I was, just to get one of these signed by Steranko, I was like, I would have been, you know, oof, but I got pretty much every book I sent to you signed by Steranko. So again, thank you so much, Amazing Murfinator. Love it. I really, really appreciate it. I know that it's not easy to wait in line all day and get autographs and everything else, so it means a lot. Thank you, and thanks to everyone out there. Hope everyone's having a great holidays. You know, it's December. Christmas is coming up if you celebrate Christmas. Of course, if you celebrate other means of December, go for it. We're all entitled, correct? So, yeah, just, but like a loss for words. Thanks again. Really appreciate it, bro. Hopefully I'll get a chance to return the favor and take care of you at a couple of conventions that I go to, and get some books that you would like to own and have, and things signed and whatnot. So it means a lot, bro. It definitely means a lot. And maybe I'll be back with another vid to show off some more books. But this goes out to Amazing Murfinator. The man strikes again. Twice. All right. Thanks a lot, everyone out there. And thank you again, Amazing Murfinator. Take care, everyone.